You can try to shine on our timeline, but we don't care because our voices are more bigger, more better, more powerful than yours. And we're not like dicks about it because we could be, but we are simply a little bit better than you, and that's okay because I want to learn you guys. I want to bring you guys into the mix. So what I put together for other podcasters, so I don't miss out on that business opportunity because I'm a businessman. I am a businessman. DJ Truuf LLC. Ride with me.
He always got something going on.
What I mean? So for podcasters, the True Podcast Network is here. The True Podcast Network is here. You can join the revolution. You can take advantage of cross promo from other podcasts in other states and other countries. You'll get inside information. You'll get the who's who and how to do what you need to do as a podcaster. You can get consultations with me and Tosh. I'll bring her in. You can get us on the phone for an hour at a time. Pick our brains. How do you guys do this? How do we do that? How can we be a part of this? Yeah, we're going to show you how. But so we protect our brand, you're going to sign off on some paperwork, some non-disclosure agreements. And you're going to cut a check, a membership check to the Revolution every month to be a part of this podcast network. So the ultimate goal is to get 100 podcast stations and podcasters to join the revolution. And Mr. Know-It-All Podcast he's on the borderline. He's got the information in his inbox. I'm just waiting to have him jump off the cliff and cut that check. All and right. He'll be officially the first one in the True Podcast Network, son. You see how easy that was? Easy peasy, beautiful cover girl.
Cover girl.
Yo, those commercials back in the 70s and 80s.
They don't know about that.
They don't know nothing about them. Commercials was fly. You should just sit there and watch the girls walk down the street, and they would, now you can't do it. Now, back then, put the camera right on her ass and make sure she has like a big butt and just get the back of the jeans. They were like Gucci, not Gucci jeans. Sassoon.
Gloria Vanderbilt.
Oh, the Gloria Vanderbilts.
That's what I just bought a pair.
There was the flared bottom ones, wasn't it?
No, some of them was some of them was, but I just bought a pair. Yeah, I was trying to get them Jordashes. The ones that I did buy before, they were like $300 for Jordache. I'm like, Jordache?
And you know what? Since you said that, first in the Philly tri-state area, first VIP right now in the inbox to take a picture of their Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. I'm looking for a young lady with a pair of Gloria Vanderbilt.
You think that somebody have them? I have them at home. I wish I was on the other line. I'd have been like this.
All right.
Gloria Vanderbilt.
First one with some Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. I got 2 tickets for you this coming Saturday, Halloween weekend, inside the Club 3737. You'll be my guest. Bring a friend. Everything is included VIP. Just inbox a picture of you and your Gloria
GV
Vanderbilt jeans.
Yeah.
All right. Because that's some fly shit. That means you probably got a little bit of quaff with you.
Yeah, right. You coof.
I have to hang out with you, boo. All right. So that's the first of many prizes and many giveaways for the day. 2 tickets for this coming Saturday with DJ Freak Nasty, DJ Truuf on the set. I'll be Jason. He's going to be Freddie. And we're going to turn Club 3737 on fire, baby, on fire.
All right.
So yeah, that's a part of it. Make sure you get interactive with us. Don't hesitate to send a DM, send a message, send something good. Hey, you guys are great, or tell us we suck. We appreciate it from all angles. All angles. All right. And Facebook Live is actually popping too. You got any shouts off your Facebook?
Yes, I have Kizzy Mack. I have Daryl Crawley. I had Pooh. We had Larry and his wife. Happy anniversary. We had Debbie. We had Mike. We had Mark Jones. We had Tisha. Mm-hmm. We have so many people that goes, that always love us.
Yeah, and
give a shout out.
We appreciate you. Can we get some in here to listen a little bit on that, so I can feel like I'm talking over a talk bed?
So you can feel like you what?
On a talk bed, just the music. Yeah. That's good? Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure.
You just want to make
I used to have headphones.
We all did.
Yeah, I used to have headphones. It's a little different. Sometimes, being a podcaster now, we're professionals.
So what was you when you was on the radio? You wasn't a professional?
I was, but people didn't really see it. There wasn't a lot of...
Oh, because they have to see us now.
Yeah, so, most podcasts, they got headphones, they got the minuscule setup and wires streaming from across the room. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to level up our tech. So that's what we did. And my friend Troy is doing the 31 Days of Halloween thing on his Facebook Live. I appreciate it. Hopefully tonight. What's your favorite Halloween movie for Halloween?
I know that I don't watch spooky movies like that.
You're not a spooky movie person?
No, I'm not. I'm not a spooky movie person. And I think that if a person sits in a house and watch nothing but spooky movies all day by themselves in the dark and all that, I think that they are demons.
Oh, wow.
I do. Like, who watches that kind of stuff and just sit in the house all day and all night? They are a demon.
Yeah, my new go-to movie for scary movie. I'm trying to see if I can get a date tonight since I'm single. Is
oh my God!
What's
this
the movie?
Is every week. This is every week. He is in toxic relationships every week. Let's talk about toxic relationships because Truth is like he should be the spokesperson for toxic relationships. Every time you turn around, Truth got something going on with somebody. That's a problem.
Right.
Like you should know that he toxic. He drinking. Let's show what you drinking tonight.
Something I shouldn't.
No, show the other one. Show the other one. Let me show y'all what he got. And he got a nerve to be cold. Who drinks a Miller High Life? I don't even know if this is even any good to even drink. What is wrong with you?
It's probably from 1982. I don't know when
Where
that
did he find this? This is what I'm saying. Like, I gotta deal with this.
It still got bubbles in it, so it'll be straight.
No, it's not.
It got to be. It gotta be.
Oh my God, this is a malt. This is the champagne of beers, it say. I ain't never. This is what I'm saying. We gotta deal with this kind of stuff all the time. Yeah, but anyway, we let you know here. We will give you funny, but we will also give you knowledge.
Funny and pain.
Not pain. No, we're not going to give you pain. And we want y'all to interact with us as well and to let us know what you want to talk about, what you want to hear, what you want to do, so that we can be on tune with you, because if it wasn't for you, there will be no us. See, they are laughing. Shannon is laughing.
Right.
He is laughing because he like, who has like, they already know the type of stuff that you do. Like, this is what I got to deal with on a daily basis. Like, even with the phone calls, y'all don't even know what behind the scene looks like. Because him with the phone calls and him doing everything that he do, I got to hear all of this. And then you got to hear him screaming and hollering, talking about the roach girl, the cockroach girl.
Cockroach queen.
The cockroach queen.
She was my queen.
She was a cockroach queen. He went to her house. She had roaches all over the place. He just plucking them all over. Who even still got roaches? Let's even get into that.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into that. Who even still got roaches?
The problem.
We're not talking about cockroaches, because cockroaches can come, any water bugs and all that.
But roaches. But let's talk about the people who get comfortable with the roaches, who just admit defeat with the roaches.
Like you had to be if you called that girl your queen. And you knew she had roaches.
It wasn't in my house.
But you was going to hers. He was taking them home. That's the problem. This is what I'm saying. He played too much. This is what I got to deal with on a regular basis. Like, he is terrible.
I live in the hood, and I'm not gonna front. For some reason, with the weather changing and the abandoned house next door and a lot on the other side, like at a certain time of the night, always between like 3:30, 4, because I'm always up all night, and I learned their schedule. And every time 4 o'clock would hit, I would start hearing they're starting to make their rounds in the crib. So they in the crib. So I would hear them.
What, the mice?
The mice.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I would hear them. So my grandma taught me a long time ago, we don't play that. So I would get the traps. Once I figure out their moves,
yeah, you gotta put it down.
So that
because they're gonna go that way, and then they're gonna come right back thinking everything's sweet.
Right. So I got them. I started picking them off one at a time. But this, I did. But this one mouse that was so evasive, like he would he would hit the trap and be like, you thought I was going to hit him. Reverse, come back, and come through another way.
Hop over that joint.
Like, beep, beep. Like he's fucking Mark Spitz in the Olympics. So this morning I was up doing my work like I do, 5 o'clock in the morning.
This is the shit I gotta deal with on a regular basis. Go ahead.
So I heard him, and I jumped up. I threw something at the area where I heard him.
Shannon said, "Damn, how many was it?"
It was only one. I knew it was only one because it's the same pattern. Everybody is the same one. So I hit the light.
He thought it was the same one.
I did. I hit the light switch. I threw something in the area, and he ran out of the little. The paper pile I had. I was doing some straightening up. He ran out of the paper pile, and look what happened. Guess what happened?
What?
He ran inside of a hat. I had a hat. Look, I had a hat like this, Tosh, like this, right? And I had it sitting down, right? And I threw something, and he ran into the hat. Like,
so what you do?
So I'm like, got him. So I immediately jump up and I smash the hat. And I take my cane, because you know I got a cane, and I beat this goddamn hat. Bah, 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 bah,
that motherfucker probably still was living.
Right? So then I put like 2 big heavy objects on top of the hat, and I let it sit there. Because you know it take about 6 minutes to die.
Damn, how you know? What in the world? So
I'm
you
a
know.
lifeguard.
Go ahead. Okay, so that's right. You a lifeguard.
So I let him suffer for about 6 minutes.
You thought he was suffering.
He
Go
was
ahead.
suffering. So I finally said, all right, let me get the hat. Because this is my favorite hat. It's my Superman hat.
You not going to wear that hat after you done beat that. Go ahead.
So I pick up the hat and I said, I know he's in there. I saw him go in, so I'm not even going to look. I kept the hat closed. I went to the window and I released the beast. I opened it up. This mouse, the mouse that fell out. Stop laughing, Tosh. I was scared. Look.
Go ahead. What do you do?
So,
don't say he ran up your arm.
No. So the mouse, I dropped it from the second floor back window. Bow.
He came back in the house?
I looked down. This mouse it was a borderline rat. I was like, wow, that's a big ass mouse. So I'm assuming this was the mother mouse. Because I done got all the little soldiers.
Lord,
so
Lord,
I killed, give me a bell. I killed the mother mouse.
He want a bell. He killing mice, and his girlfriend is the cockroach queen. Now, we can't make this up. Now, this come from his mouth. His mouth.
Right.
So you already know what he got going on.
Right.
Who in the world calls their girlfriend the cockroach queen? I have never in my life.
Well, we broke up.
He's really crying real tears because it's serious.
It was the first time in my life, and I really was digging this one.
The cockroach queen?
The cockroach queen.
Well, listen, let me just go back before he even get into that. He always had somebody special with him. I remember one time we went to we went to a crab feast.
Oh, the crab feast down
So
there?
we down at the crab feast the whole time. Him and his girl arguing on the bus. They arguing inside the crab feast. They even arguing coming back from the crab feast.
We argued till she went to sleep.
Yup. And then when she woke up and we was here, they was arguing again. Something is wrong with him and the people that he picked, and he gonna tell me what's the problem.
I loved her too. That was Monique.
See?
Chocolate girls do me so dirty.
See?
So dirty, trifling whores.
He gonna say he killed the mom.
I killed the mom mouse. Yes, I did.
This is what I gotta go through. I'm telling you, he is crazy. He is crazy.
But if this is me being vulnerable. This is me. I don't want people to.
So you talking about killing a mouse is vulnerable?
No, but people think Truth don't got mouse. He fly. You know what I mean? He sponsored. He was working at Sneaker Villa. He probably don't have mouse and roaches.
Well, I mean, you got the queen roaches, the queen cockroach. Who calls that girlfriend a queen cockroach? Like, she's the queen cockroach because he went to her house and she had roaches. She and he gave her, he brought her food, and she had roaches all in the food.
Right. Now, what happened to the food once I got in there? I didn't go in there once I found out it was all like that.
But that was the love of his life.
It was.
This is what I'm saying. Let's talk about toxic, because that's what he be in, toxic relationships all the time.
The other ex that I'm with now, that we only talk every few months, we get together, we have great sex, we go out, she give me plenty of $40. I could be like, hey, give me $40. It'll be right in my account, because she rich. You'd be like, hey.
Well, why are you asking for 40?
Damn.
What is this new thing with this? I can't.
I'd be like,
$40.
I was like, baby, I'm starving. Don't worry. What you want to eat? You know what? Get yourself something to eat. $40 went right in the cash app. But I said, why is it always? I say I'm hungry. It's $40 in the cash app. Who have you been tricking for $40 all these years? I wasn't with you. But it's cool. I appreciate it.
But guess what he did? He asked her for $10. She gave him $10 and then go.
Then the other one.
Then go on.
Yeah, the other
then
one.
Go on social media and blast it.
You're right. The other one.
But he won't love her tomorrow.
The psycho ex. This is one. This one stole my car. This one stole my car and had me chasing her around 56 and Market Street, trying to get my keys back from my car.
This is a toxic shit. If you have ever been in a real toxic relationship, I want to know if you can out toxic his ass.
But you know what?
I don't think that nobody can out toxic him.
You know what that's from, though, Tosh, right?
What?
That good loving.
Why do people think that something toxic means that you just got it going on? That just means that y'all both mentally ill.
And surprisingly, the one handicapped, retarded person who really did like me, I blew her off. I never gave her the chance. Her name was Robin. She lived on Bristol Street.
I will not talk about nobody like that.
No, she was.
You will not have them people boycotting me. No, you will not.
She was nice. We was neighbors.
No, you will not.
We was neighbors. She wanted me to go on her prom, and I just couldn't figure out how would I do the first dance with her because she was in a wheelchair.
Let's go on to the next subject.
Y'all just make me be like this.
He's toxic as hell. Let's go to the next subject.
The next subject is next week. Goodie Box is going to bring in a sample box of some banana pudding infused banana pudding for us.
What is it infused with?
It's going to be infused with some.
I hope it ain't gonna be infused with that damn Miller Lite. No. I thought it said Miller Lite. I'm so old. I don't know.
No, it's some infused banana pudding that so she's like a baker. She bakes goodies and stuff.
Okay.
Treats. So we got an official treat sponsor starting next week. Goodie Box on the Instagram at goodie__box. Tell her Truuf sent you. Big ups to Tony Enos. Just performed at the Kennedy Center up in New York, I think it was, celebrating some Indian tribal culture. And he's a good friend of mine from South Philly, so I want to big ups to Tony Enos from South Philly for checking in. One time for Dominic. One time for Mr. Wu-Tang Dance King. DJ Freak Nasty, you want to check in? I see you,
That's
VIP.
DJ FN.
DJ FN 215, a.k.a. my partner in crime. We are getting it popping. This coming Saturday, Inside Club 3737. You want tickets?
And what
for
do
that?
you want them to say on here? He wants you to have on a pair of Gloria Vanderbilt.
No, the first VIP. I'm not even going to check it yet because we got too much going on. But the first VIP to send a picture of you and some Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. All right, you'll get 2 tickets to see me and Freak Nasty perform on the 1s and 2s Inside Club 3737, 2nd and Erie in North Philadelphia this coming Saturday, October the 30th. It's going to be popping. Halloween costume prizes, full bar, chef, 2 sides to party. It's going to be crazy.
Okay, he also wants to know this because he talked about this Teresa all night. I don't even know where Teresa got her and where this Teresa came from. But he wants to know, how is it that you describe to people? Why is it that us as black people describe people in a certain way? Like, for instance, go ahead. Like, if you say, oh, yeah, you know Teresa, because he's been using this name all night. Teresa, like, yeah, no, Teresa that got, like, the cockeyed, like
cockeyed, big head, lean on the left side, shoes always run over, ashy elbows.
And then what the people say?
You know her.
Oh, I know her.
You know her.
Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. He wants to know if white people do the same thing.
Do white people do it the same way?
I don't think that. No, I don't think that they do. I think that we just have a style of our own on what we do.
No, and the white people say stuff like, Leslie, the one with the good credit, has an 800 score, married the guy from Princeton, went to Jersey.
Well, no, they'll say something. Yeah, they'll be like, the one that her mother is a
obstetrician,
yes,
GYN.
Yeah, exactly.
Went to Harvard.
And we talking about we just disrespectful as hell.
We find all the faults.
With her crackhead uncle that be selling.
Yeah.
Her crackhead uncle that be selling.
That's the difference that's why we're so divided in America. White people always tout the positives of the family. We, as African Americans, tout the negatives. And we take those negatives to the next level.
Well, why do you think that?
I think that it's generational. It has to be generational. Somewhere, you heard it from your mom or from somebody that you was raised by, and now you're perpetrating it to your kids. And when you talk to them, you say, "Hey, where's your noodlehead ass friend, the retarded one that don't ever always hungry that you bring over the house?" Right? Kids remember that kind of stuff. I ain't lying.
Where your noodlehead ass friend? But listen, why do we do that? It's so many people, again, they talk about how we should stop listening to certain things that we listen to because, negativity can trigger the brain. I've had so many people that's been on social media lately within last week and this week. All they keep talking about is how depressing social media is. And I try to use social media for good. I try to have fun. I try to make laughs. And when it first came out and everybody was doing Instagram and all that, it was like a fun place to be. But now it's not even really fun to be like that. Mm-hmm. It's really not. It's like everything is just like a competition. You can't do nothing. And then everybody's so sensitive.
I want to talk about...
Why they so sensitive?
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you why they so sensitive. Because they got bad upbringing. The parents didn't raise them correctly. So back in August, and I want every artist to pay attention, every business owner to pay attention to this. It doesn't really matter about the number of followers and how many people you have on your list, how many likes or anything, because some of the most successful people I know don't even have a Facebook. They outsource to other companies like myself to manage and operate their social media, and they're not involved at all. Or you have a scenario like this where I'm on social media all the time because this is my full-time job, and I saw an artist. Her name is Connie Diamond, and I'll put her name out there because hopefully she'll get her senses together because I really want to work with her. But for right now, she's on the blacklist. So she had a release party for one of her songs, and I really love the song. And she's been described as if Pop Smurf and Remy Ma had a child, she would be this child. That's
is that the girl that gave the artist? Her DJ $22,000.
No, okay. That's a different one. So what I did was I was so excited about her music. I inboxed her. I said, "Hey, I really enjoy what I'm looking at and seeing. Can you possibly send me a record that I can play on the air and support?" Mm-hmm. And then I took a couple of her posts and I remixed them, and I put the official DJ Truuf cosign drop. Boom! This is a DJ Truuf exclusive.
Yeah.
And promoted her party, put it on my timeline, tagged her and everything. Not only did I not get a response, a thank you, a hey, I appreciate you, here's a ticket for the party, are you in New York, how can you help me, we can help each other, nothing. So the other day, I saw a post about how you should really help and support your DJs. Artists, you should support and help your DJs, because we don't have to do shit unless you're a client. I have a bunch of clients who are artists, but other than that, I don't have to help you. I don't have to do anything. Every time you tweet me on Twitter, I can ignore you because I don't really care about you. But sometimes you'll catch my attention. So I tagged her in the post. Hey, this is really awesome. This is how every artist should do. Make sure you look out for your DJ. Buy him a drink or something at the bar. give them a birthday card, anything just to show your appreciation. Don't be a Connie Diamond.
Damn.
Right. Don't be a Connie Diamond. And I hit the send button. Do you know within 45 seconds of posting that, not only was she in my inbox, she was tagged in the post underneath where she said, "Oh yeah, well how about I'm blocking you?" And that's the truth. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's how you gonna come back?
Listen, you know, a lot of times what I do is to promote people. I always put these people on my timeline. At one point, I was putting them exactly on my posts, and then I started just putting everybody in my stories. And I put everybody in my stories because I know more people will watch. They kind of tend to watch your stories than they do come on your posts. So I remember posting like 30 people. And certain people just didn't respond. I think that is so disrespectful for you to, acknowledge somebody, and then they won't even take the time out to even say thank you. Like, everybody on social media just think that they so important. I remember kind of getting in trouble with always saying hi or whatever when somebody responded to me. You know, but I wanted people to know, like, I'm a down-to-earth person. So I don't want nobody to ever think that I think that I'm better than anybody or anything like that. So if somebody send me something, even if I just send heart eyes or whatever, to let you know that I have acknowledged what you sent me. You understand what I'm saying? One time I had, for one of my birthdays, I had over 2,500 people that said happy birthday to me. Wow. Each person, I made sure that I went in and said either thank you or liked it or put something on there to acknowledge it. You're not that important. You're not that special that you're on here and you cannot reach back out to people. You understand? People reach out to who they want to. You see people that's, supposed to be somebody. They have 18,000 comments, but yet you only responded to a certain amount. So clearly you saw these comments when they were coming through. Right. You understand? These comments were not filtered out. What makes you think that you're better than somebody? Because you may have more followers than somebody else. That don't mean nothing. It don't. I've seen people that only had a few followers that got more going on than somebody that got a whole bunch of followers. You know, people show their ass, so of course you're going to have these followers because now they on here waiting for you to show your ass again. Yeah. You understand? You have a person that don't get acknowledged or don't get what they should get their due rights because they're not doing the same thing that everybody else is doing.
Or the fraud accounts,
and they paying. A lot of them would be paying for followers.
Donald Trump was the biggest fraud on Twitter in the history of history. There's a program that I use to factor in how many fake followers you have and what are bots. 70% of Twitter, Donald Trump's 80 million were all fraudulent.
But I can believe it. I mean, come on now. We do know that it's a lot of people in this world. However, they just all going to take their time out just to follow you. And that's what a lot of people do.
Another guy I saw this week, he only had 3 posts up. And he put an ad up on Instagram like, yo, if you want to get popping like me, hit my inbox. So I hit his inbox. Like, what's going on? I go to his page. He got 2 pictures of him wearing like a 1970 swag suit that he got from his uncle, standing in front of like a used car in front of his house and holding up the peace sign. But he got 1.5 million followers. Fraud. Blocked him immediately.
But that's what they do. This is what they do. Or you got everybody and people saying that if you got people saying that they, or all these people you got 87,000 followers. How? And ain't nothing.
You don't even have a job.
I go through these little bit of followers that I have and see that a lot of them be from, that Bitcoin and that scam and all that different type of stuff, and I get rid of them real quick. You understand? Because I don't know what type of time they want. So you trying to tell me you got 84, you from the city, you just got 84,000 followers, and like all these people just said, you know what, let me just follow you because you just that decent.
Right. And I've been decent all my life, and I've never really been that concerned about it until I got to Snapchat and I started popping on Snapchat. I was like, wow, this is what it feels like to be viral. And everybody's trying to add me as a friend. And I finally maxed out the friends list on Snapchat. So if you're on there, you better stay there because I'm about to start blocking people so I can make room for some people to get onto my premium
Some
Snap.
people that has some, what is it called? They have to have something with them in order to get on there. Like some people just be on your pages, Some people just newsy for no particular reason.
Right.
And I just don't understand why people block their pages. Like you're on social media. Oh, I only want certain people. Like, come on, but you want to be on everybody else's page.
Right.
Now you're creating phony pages to go on the pages that you done block people from. Like, come on, you doing like you just the worst.
You're doing too much.
But you're not that important on social media.
But
And
you know who is important?
we are.
We are.
Yes, we
Right?
are.
We are very important. So
And we
don't-
respect our people.
We do. And from the
Even
person
though he's very disrespectful, we respect our people respectfully.
from the person with 2 followers who just likes to say good morning every day to the person with 20,000 followers who cuts checks. It doesn't matter. We will treat you as you treat us. If you want to troll me or Tosh, we're going to troll you back. Okay? We will troll you back. We are petty.
He is very petty.
Very petty.
Yes, he is. But what makes me petty is when they try to come at him through me. Leave me out of it. If you want to check him, check him.
Right.
The same way that if you're going to check me, check me.
Right.
Don't go to Truth to try to check me because now Truth is going to check you, then tell me, and then I'm going to check you.
Because
we are a team.
We are not only a team, we are friends.
Yes.
You know, we exchange
We brother and
gifts,
sister.
Hanukkah gifts. We're not even Jewish, but we do the
We do
8 days of
we do
Kwanzaa.
everything.
We just celebrate holidays together, just to be together.
Just to be around each other, because that's just how we are. When
Right.
you have true friendship, meaning you can have people that's been in your life forever, and y'all won't be as close as somebody that you just met. And people take that as being phony, which to me it's not. It's God putting certain people in your life for certain reasons. Now, whatever may come from out of that reason is what it is. But you have friends that you may have grew up with, and then all of a sudden y'all not friends no more. Now you start hanging with someone else. It's like, oh yeah, she just hanging with them new people, this, that, and that. Like, no, what was people supposed to do? Was they not supposed to hang with nobody? Was they supposed to sit in the corner and cry about what you had going on?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it is when it comes like a full circle. You met me, I met you.
Right.
You introduced me to people, I introduced you to people, and then we all just became one big family like we already was. You just add to the family.
Right.
Just is what it is. And if
one
you want to
time
be a
for,
part of our family, you can be a part of our family.
Amanda Wow 01219 on the Instagram Live.
And I want to give Summer Thomas. We got Keisha. We got Larry. We have a whole bunch of
A
people.
whole bunch of people tuning in.
Yes, we do. We got Kizzy Mac.
Hey, Kizzy Mac. I think I know Kizzy Mac. No, no.
We got Shannon. We got Mark. Darren. We got Nadia. That's not nasty.
Not nasty. She a stripper?
No.
No.
You don't. You always trying to get somebody on your team. We got Clifton. We have so many people. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Oh,
If it wasn't for you, there would be no us.
And it's the 9 o'clock hour, so you know.
It's the porn hour.
It's a porn hour, and not the porn hour like we don't want you to go anywhere, or we want you to leave the stream because I'm going to talk filthy. But some of the subject matter, might be a little bit right field, left field. But if you're grown, and we expect you all to be over 18 listening to us, but if you're 16, go in a room, close your door, and put your headphones in the phone.
What we need to do one night, because someone did tell me last time that when we were on air that they had their son when we were talking about when we got into our serious notion of it, that they had their son there with them listening to it. And he,
how old was your son?
I don't know. She didn't say the age, but he had to be around like the age of 16. So we need to get, at least a youngin on here because of everything that's going on. We need like the youngins to speak up to figure out what they're really going through in life.
Right, and we want you guys.
And there's also going to be a show that's coming out, right? That's going to be kid based here.
Oh yeah. We're gonna big ups to Dayon,
yes,
who won a big award at the Hip Hop and Jazz Festival for everybody that came out to support that event. That event was like, it was so just, it touched me because I got a chance to see some friends I hadn't seen in a while. Some dance groups, there's some hip hop, drawing, murals. There were speeches, performances. There was a jazz band. There was like a lot of MCing, hip hop. I got a chance to interview a young man. This is his first time rapping. He knew he wanted to be a rapper, and somebody convinced him and his squad to go up and grab the mic. And he did good, but he couldn't stop fucking cursing. Okay.
At the hip hop award?
At the outside event.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of older people there too. So
exactly.
You could just hear the old people like, oh. Every time he said the N word, oh. Right? So they finally get him away from the mic. So I see potential in him. I bring him right over to the PC radio tent. Come on over here, bro.
Okay.
You a talented individual. I don't want to be the one to stifle you in any way. Mm-hmm. Where you from? What you doing? What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. He couldn't get his name out the way. His friends were trying to tell him, your name is Steve. Tell me your name is Steve. He was just so happy to be on this mic. And just as I was getting to the heart of the interview, a goddamn tornado came by and wiped out the whole tent, blew everything away. Like, it couldn't happen.
That's when you text him.
Yeah, it couldn't happen at the most. It couldn't happen at the most obscure point. Like, it was right. Hey man, great job. What's your name? Ooh, tornado shut his whole interview down.
But you know what? The crazy part is that because they don't have no communication skills, and that's another thing, that we're living in a world of no communication skills. We're living in a world of just text. We're living in a world of emojis. We're living in a world of, what are they called? They're like just symbols. Not even the emojis. I'm just talking about like hashtags. Like people are,
one time for
abbreviations. That's what I was trying to get.
I somehow when I see this G5_GAV, it clicked on me that we got history, and he's been listening on the radio, the TuneIn app, and on the website. I finally posted up our live stream so he can see us. So now he's excited. Like, oh my God, I get to see you too. Wow. I tell you, we got good. TMT.
That's good.
Too much technology.
But people been in the house. They want to see things, they want to do things, and they want to know things. And if you want to tell us something, just feel free to tell us something. Again, we're here every Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on PC Radio Live. You can go to the TuneIn app.
Right. And since I know G5 is tuned in, I want you to understand, G5, you are... I would say you're the first. You're the second artist to jump into this SMS 70 challenge. He sent me 2 bangers.
Oh, he was the one that sent you the 2 bangers.
One of them is like a college type song.
Okay.
Where he's encouraging everybody to drink up shots, chug, 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 chug. The other one is like a trap song, like something that King Von.
It got a decent beat to it.
Got a little beat to it. Okay. He's spitting the bars the way he's supposed to. Plus, he's light skinned, winning. Hold on, give him a bell.
All right.
So he's got a bright future in this game. He's not threatening. He's like the Sinbad of hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I gotta hear this.
Yeah, we will hear that soon. As my iPad died, I would plug it right in. Next week we'll get him right on the show.
And now how we're going to do this, I have people coming to me asking me how can they be on the podcast, how can they get on, different things like that. So I always tell them to go to the Tosh Truuf Podcast, and someone will get back with you in regards to that. But give them a little bit of insight on that.
So actually tonight, I feel I'm so apologetic, but I needed to make sure that this was right. The president/commissioner of the Women's Pro Basketball Association, the WPBA. Her name is Mrs. Tamika. She just moved their offices from Atlanta to Philadelphia. And as you know, I am the marketing director / head of sales operations for the Philadelphia Reign Women's Pro Basketball team.
Okay.
Now, it may seem like, hey, this guy's just talking crap. He's always taking claim to something. This is the real deal, Tosh. This is contracts. This is non-disclosure agreements. This is stuff that I can't even, this proprietary information. So if you can imagine, this is the job that I have. hey, we're going to start a team, the Philadelphia 76ers. We're going to be playing our games at the Spectrum starting next season, and we're going to build a team. We're going to get a coach. We're going to get 12 players to be on the team. I'm at that stage of this game. So this is major news, major key alert, and she was scheduled to stop in studio today. But talking with the Drew producer, the timing, just we wanted her to be comfortable. We got the swimming pool, the hot tub we added from last 2 seasons ago. Okay, we bought new couches, everything. We had a designer come in. They're painting the studio, the other studio, where she'll actually be able to go in.
Well, that's where it's going to be like a bunch of different sections.
Right. So the way the new PC Radio studios are going to be set up is not as comfortable for her yet. I don't want to bring her to the chaos. I want to bring her to, hi, welcome to PC Radio.
Okay.
Push this buzzer. It'll bring a tray over to her.
But my thing
Perrier
is
spring water. That kind of thing.
He don't even drink Perrier spring water, okay?
I do.
You drinking a whole Miller Lite. Like, what do you mean?
Perrier water is good. I actually have a taste for it.
After you just was drinking let's go to something else. Come on, ain't this point? Let me see.
Yeah.
This is what he's drinking again. And it's cold.
Hey,
he had this in the basement for a long time.
Big ups to my man Topher Boone, aka Trip Boone. He is in California in the wilderness, not in like Los Angeles. He's in the part of Cali where they hardly have cell phone signal. But he is tuned into us right now, and he just gave us both a high five. Told us we are the absolute best podcast he's ever heard. In the woods, like he actually
woods. See, this is what I mean. The people that you know, I can never. And then you meet these people, they be just so cool and down to earth, but you be like, oh my goodness.
Right. And I realize I know a lot of people who live in the wilderness.
Because you are wilderness.
I am. I really should have. You know what?
You should.
My dream
Your dream is an RV riding everywhere that you need to go. I can see that. I can really see that.
Yep.
Just going from wherever you want to go and just parking in a little RV lot and just doing your thing.
I was thinking about putting my face on it, but I don't want to bring that much attention.
No, please don't.
I would have like something where I could cover it up so people wouldn't see it in certain places. And then when I was on the highway, I could show my face.
It up, show your face.
Type of thing. But yeah, that's a dream. Like my son is old enough now. He's like doing his thing. I told him, listen, you get yourself a house. Once everything is settled with everything, like I had a broken neck from a situation last year. It's almost resolved. So I feel great things about to happen.
Do you think that the world will go back to how it used to be?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I hear people all the time saying that they think that it do. I'm just saying that to say, how are we going? How do you think that this new year is going to be? And how are people going to adapt?
We are less than a few months away from 2022. There was a lot of optimism, a lot of faith in 2020. We thought this was going to be the year, and we got to January 2020. February, I got the worst news of my life. February 27th, I walked away from my corporate job in corporate America, and March 2nd, the pandemic hit. So
no, March 16th. Well, that's no March 2nd, and then March 16th is when they shut everything down.
So, to have that kind of timeline for the last 22 months now, it's hitting hard. So to have something to look forward to for 2022, every year we say this is our year. This is it.
I think that every day that we're here is our day.
Every day.
So, you have to make your days your years. You understand? Like, because, time is so precious right now. And a lot of people are going through so much right now. So we're just here to, help you out and make sure, that you're good and that you're cool. That you're all good and that you're cool.
Yeah, so enjoy life for what it is every day. If you got a cockroach queen in your life,
don't
support her, love her.
Don't keep her.
He's
toxic. Don't listen to none of his toxic ways.
Hey, listen, if the cockroach queen call me back tonight and say I want to give it another shot, I'm gonna give it another shot, Tosh.
We know, cause you toxic.
Yeah.
Cause you was toxic.
Yeah. But I am a good guy, and I deserve to.
Yeah, I don't think that you're not. I don't think that you're a bad guy. I just think that the people that you choose because you fight.
I just have a big heart. I have a big heart.
You know, I think that big hearts attract broken people. So therefore, when you're trying to show all of this love, they can't reciprocate that love because they don't understand it.
Right, and then the last toxic one, the one that gave me $10 and then the next day threatened to kill me if I didn't pay it back, told me when I was living in the high rise, okay, I moved from the hood to the high rise, got a brand new car, swimming pool being built, had a concierge, laundry in house, had a kitchen island, 2-bedroom. I was paying $1,700 plus parking at this beautiful high rise. But you know, when somebody's broken and has never had anything, she thought I was showing off whenever I talked about, hey, you know they're building a new pool this way. Fuck your pool. I would rather go swim in the YMCA pool than that dirty ass pool.
Damn.
I say, well, damn, they haven't even made the pool, but already it's dirty. Wow, that's how we do in 2017, 18? You just can't give me any credit for getting you out of the hood? Fuck you. You always just want to show off and just talk about this nasty ass.
That's because she's looking at it with a jealous heart.
Right. Because you ain't never had nothing. You live on your grandma's couch in the basement. She didn't even let you be on the first floor. She told you to go in the basement so people couldn't see you when you came in. But I'm the bad guy.
Well, I mean, again, when you have a happy heart and some people don't have one, then anything that you do is going to trigger their insecurity. And it's not cool and it's not right and it's not fair. But a lot of people that's like happy and loving attract broken people. It just, I don't know. Opposites attract.
Do you guys are you which side of that puzzle are you on? Are you the toxic person who just
I don't think that nobody is going to say that they're toxic. I don't really think, because people are even, okay, say me and you, we get into an argument, right? You're going to tell your side of the story, which may be different from my side of the story. You may try to make yourself look good. I may try to make myself look good. Instead of coming into it, you understand, and figuring out what was wrong and getting over it.
Right.
And I think that some people like that drama so that they can have stuff to talk about, because if not, their life would be boring and miserable. So it's like they make drama everywhere that they go with everybody. Right. Like, that's weird to me.
So on the other side, are you the big-hearted person who opens your door and opens your heart and just pulls them in and says, come on in now, I'm going to be the one to try to fix you. And then every so often, you know, you're finding yourself on the miserable side of that spectrum. You're crying because you don't understand why this person is hurting you so much, why this person steals from you when you would give them anything they wanted. And people are just taking advantage of them in every way, shape, and form. And even though you say, I'm not going to do this again,
you do it.
You do it again.
You do it again because you have that heart. And every time a person takes a piece of you, and you're still willing to give more. Mm-hmm. So at what point do you stop giving your pieces away?
Then when you stop giving, now it's
you're the bad person.
You're the bad person too. Oh, you know, I needed you when I needed you. You wasn't there. So now you're a problem too. I was giving you too much. Then I pulled back, and now I'm not giving you anything at all. So now I'm always the problem.
Because they're not happy. When you have people that were raised on, and I say this all the time, you have people that were raised on love, and you have people that was raised on struggle. And the people that were raised on struggle, some of them will take that struggle and turn love into it. Right. There's other ones that will take that struggle and they will constantly talk about that struggle or what they had to go through. And nobody's not saying, you know, it's people that write books about it. It's not nobody saying that you can't, but don't make everybody out to be the bad person. Mm-hmm. You know, like for instance, somebody mom and dad wasn't there for them, right? Okay. Now their grandmother may have stepped in, did everything that she wanted to do. for this person, for her grandchild, because that's all that she could do. Why now, when you get older, it's like, yeah, well, my mom and my dad wasn't there for me, so, this is why I'm acting like that. So you're always using that as a crutch. You understand now, whether it's for people to feel sorry for you, or whether it's for you to keep doing the same things that you're doing and have that. If you notice, people get locked up, the first thing that they lawyer say is, oh, they had a rough life, they lived here, they lived here. That doesn't make a difference. You had other people that did the same thing and made something better out of it.
Right, to me, it made me a much stronger...
Exactly.
Because I remember, there's been dozens of times, more than 3 occasions I lived in my car, more than 3 occasions I went back to the nest. More than 3 occasions I ended up sleeping on the floor in my aunt's house, who took in the whole family because that's what she do. Mm-hmm. And all of my cousins and their kids and us, we were just splattered out from the rooter to the tutor. But there was so much love in this house, and
she made it do what it do.
Right. And not one of us turned out to be some hard individual, because we became this solid unit who took this adversity and turned it into triumph.
Exactly.
Okay? And they would see me walk out the house every weekend to go to Sneaker Villa. I was in the gallery at the time, and I would come home with all these Sneaker Villa bags of clothes, and they'd be like, "Oh man, you get all these clothes." Until finally got to a point, my aunt said, "Don't bring no goddamn more clothes."
Because I ain't got no goddamn space.
Right. Don't bring no more clothes in his house. Okay. And I was sponsored by Red Bull while I was living in this house there was 17 of us in this house.
But again, that's what family's supposed to do. Instead of saying or acting like, like you're causing a burden, or, or, oh, you ain't supposed to, who lives somewhere for rent free and this, that, and that. And your bills still have to be paid, right, whether that person is there or not.
Right.
So soon as a person say to you, damn, I'm in a trying time and I need help, the first thing that you, they gonna have to pay some money. What if they really don't have it to pay you?
Right.
And then you're taking away from what they need to be doing. Right. Even if you say, you know what, I'm gonna give you a time, Truth, I'm gonna say to you, you know what, you got 6 months to do what you need to do. Within them 6 months, you're probably most likely going to give them something anyway. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're already in a messed up position. You feel what I'm saying? You feeling all jacked up. You feeling messed up. You're not feeling worthy. You understand? Because you have to ask somebody for something. Now,
and I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I want to be vulnerable. I'm in that situation now because a year ago, after I suffer from a broken neck.
Yes.
Okay. When I got hit.
We not laughing at his broken neck. I swear we not. Go
So,
ahead.
as a result of the broken neck, I've been out of work. Okay, I've been fighting the system to try to figure out what's the next step for my life. I'm in therapy every couple of days. There's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, and I was unable. Well, I'm not unable, but I was at a point I had to get out of North Philadelphia because North Philadelphia was trying to kill me, literally, with guns to my head. Every couple months there was a gun at my head. So,
trying to rob you?
Trying to rob me on my doorstep on Christmas Eve. I bought a bag of flowers and marijuana from the guy, and I walked up the street, and then they robbed me of the marijuana that I just purchased off of him. So, at what point is enough, okay?
It's not. It's not.
So, I finally get out of there.
Well, I'm glad that you're here to talk about it because, at any given point, they probably could have just offed you. But
yeah, I told you guys, because I saw him later. The one kid, he robbed me on my steps on Christmas Eve. I said, I know you, we all know you robbed me because you didn't even change your clothes. I purchased the weed and then you came up, you put a mask on, looking like Pooh Shiesty. You didn't even change your clothes. So I said, what I would like is an apology, first of all. And then the fact that I know you could have blown my head off. I want to thank you for not doing that because I told you.
They trigger happy.
I told you when I had my hands up that I have a child, I have 2 grandkids that I want to be able to see. So that kind of spooked me. But in that haste, I had to get out of there. So I went to my sister and said, listen, I need you. And for this whole year, she has been my rock. So big ups to Stephanie. I know that I don't tell her enough. I tell her every day, but it's not enough. thank you, Steph, for being there for the kid and allowing the DJ Truth brand to prosper and grow back to this monster that it's becoming. And when I get better, you'll get better. I'm going to make sure.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
When you're down, I mean, everybody think that you're supposed to, like, when you get a certain age, everything just supposed to be planned out and this is how your life is supposed to go. And they never think about the obstacles or whatever that you have to do to get to it. They just think that if they're cool, then everybody else should be cool because I'm cool right now. And people take, losses and people take things that they would never
I've had it all and I've lost it all 10 times in my life. And I never got so comfortable to say, I can't lose it again. So it makes me want to work harder, want to work more times, give more blessings. And for me to be the guy, I don't have much of anything except my talent. And I find myself still in situations where if you call me today and say, hey, I'm hungry, guess what? I'm going to share half of everything I have in my refrigerator because that's the person I am. I will go hungry to make sure that you eat because I'm that kind of guy.
Exactly.
Okay? And if I don't have it, I may even call somebody in for help. Like I did the other day. Hey, can you help me find a place to live? I don't even have a place to live myself, really, but let me call my other brother, and let's get some things done. And they were like shocked. Like, you do that for me?
You know,
that's what I would do.
When I was going through the things that I was going through, I still was helping people.
You still
I still was helping people through what they were going through. And they didn't even know I was going through what I was going through. Then when they found out, it's like, damn, I called you and you were already going through something. And it's like, because that's what we're here for, to help one another. I've even had people tell me, well, you know what? Don't help nobody. You shouldn't help nobody no more because, people wasn't there. And I'm like, people wasn't there because I never even told people what I was going through. You understand what I'm saying? Because I do believe that some people may have helped and some people may haven't. You know, it's just be there for people. People are fighting these battles. They fighting demons. They fighting all different kinds of things. And being stuck in a house for, all of this time, people, they can't dig themselves out of it.
It's hard.
This is weird. Mm-hmm. You're going in stores. You're having on masks. These are things that we see in third world countries that we never had to go through ever before in life. So now that we're going through it, it's like, is this real? Like, everybody feel like they having an outer body experience.
Absolutely. So the one out of body experience that I want you to enjoy is the out of body experience when you rub this pomegranate and coffee body scrub on you. Oh my God.
Because I'm going to, you already used it?
I did, on my face. Can you see? Like I shaved. And then I put the wet rag and I put it on.
So they told you how to do it?
I just guessed. I winged it.
So this is what I'm saying. Reading is fundamental. You didn't look on here and you didn't read?
I did say, it said keep it out your eyes and don't drink it. Or don't eat it because it had coffee in it.
Yes, it can be used 3 times a week on your whole body. Avoid direct sunlight for a few hours after use. Wet skin prior to applying scrub. But pomegranate and coffee is good for your skin anyway.
It's good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And then these are all natural products that's in here anyway.
So Encantos Tropicales, the new sponsor for the month, you can jump on board and join them for November, the November membership drive, the November sponsorship drive. Hit up Tosh or Truth, one of us, in the inbox. And find out how you can get your products placed, commercials aired, even when we're not here.
Yeah, they'll be aired 24/7.
They'll be aired. This is the #1 hashtag internet radio station. You best believe it. I feel like some Big Frida coming up next in the mix.
For the people that's on the TuneIn app, you can hear the music play as well.
Right. So TuneIn radio app, search PC Radio, add it to your favorites. If you are on the Spotify, Apple, any of the podcast sites, we do appreciate you. We can't do too much with the music, so more likely you're getting a lot of us talking and the chatter that you will need to hear while you're at work, while you're at school.
Also they can search on the YouTube and then search Tosh Truuf Podcast.
Yep, and once you get to YouTube, you can jump on the Patreon. You can like, comment, and subscribe. And once we get the Patreon up and running, we're going to have some exclusive content, some exclusive merchandise giveaways, and extended clips of the show that the people on the radio aren't going to be able to hear. You'll see some video testimonies and a lot of the porn stuff that I talk about. I can do it on Patreon. Okay? So you get a chance to do that. We haven't come up with a subscription price, but hey, question, since we got your attention, would you pay $3.99 to be a sponsored subscriber for the Tosh and Truuf Show? We're going to put that out there. Just raise your hand. Let me see some bubbles going up in the air. Would you pay $3 a month? Okay, would you subscribe to our show? We want to know. We want to just start gauging it to see if we can.
Well, we didn't even do it last time. Remember we said we was going to ask everybody for $1 on Cash App just to see. I would have gave everybody $1 back. I just wanted to see.
Yeah, so these are two challenges. We want to see, one, would you subscribe to our Patreon? Okay, with a show of hands, some bubbles in the air, likes, happy faces. And two, if you can Cash App $1. Let me see if you're riding with us right now. Cash App $1. You want to give me yours or mine?
You can give me yours.
You get mine? What is it? $, Talk Radio 3. All right,
Talk Radio 3.
Talk Radio, the number 3, $1 to the Cash App to see if you really support us, to see if you really ride with us. Okay? Let's get those things moving. And don't forget, the SMS 70 challenge is in full effect right now. We're looking for the 70 hottest artists from across the globe on every social media.
And then what you're going to do, like once you get to the 70, is it like a battle against the whole 70, or you just picking the whole 70 just for awards?
So I may get 200 artists submit.
Okay.
And out of the 200 artists who submit, I'm going to pull the top 70 artists out of that. Already a part of the project is Stop Beefing Radio. My man Money Mac out in Indiana, the Midwest mixtape assassin. DJ T Gutter is.
You know what's so crazy? Not to cut you off. A lot of your supporters are not even from Philly.
Right.
They're all from
all over the world.
All over.
Right.
Like you have people in London and everything. Like when I used to have people, I used to have the people in London as well. They would listen to that, then come right back and just be like we got to listen to all of the shows.
Right. This is not a game. Like I want to say, like I don't want people to try to put me in a rabbit hole and be like, "Ain't you from Philly?" Okay.
Well,
yeah,
no, I mean because it's a shame. You know, I've known people where as though they don't even put their name on stuff because they're from Philly, because they know that they put their name on it, that people is their name on their face. People is not even going to support it. That is that got to be the most hateful stuff in this world.
Right. If I took my Instagram and put a picture of like a hot ethnic girl with like a nice dress on or some fly ass gear and renamed it DJ Trufa or something like that, put like it was a girl.
Oh, she probably would get more love. Would get more love.
Oh.
You know, I say that all the time. It's real funny how, you know, you could be cool, you could be thorough, you could be this, you could be that. Most people will not give you your props, nor will they, because they want to hurt you so bad to where as though you get like them, and you'll never get like them because you're just not that type of person. But that's just the things that they want to do, like, oh, she ain't all that, she ain't this,
and then they want to talk about you. They want to have something to talk about.
You have something to talk about, this, that, and that. But the more that you do that, know that the more that the other person is going to prosper. You'll never prosper like that.
You won't win, because you know what? A real leader, a real successful person, I have no competition. I don't look at anybody as competition. I've always supported the DJs. I've always supported other podcasters. A Radio, Mr. Know-It-All podcast. My man Alex has a podcast. There's like 4 gay guys sitting around the table. It is so interesting to look at. Okay? They might be a part of it too. So I want you guys to be winners. Okay? And if you need help, if you need my assistance, if you want to join the True Podcast Network, and when we all network and become a brotherhood and a sisterhood of people entertaining across the planet, I want you guys to inbox me right now at DJ Truuf on everything, or hit up Tasha on all your social media and just express interest, and I will do the follow-up.
Well, Keisha also said that you only have competition with yourself, which is true. Mm-hmm. You know, you like when you look at yourself in the mirror every day, or whenever you pass by a mirror, you're trying to be better than you was the second before. You understand, or the 3 hours before, or the 2 hours before. You just want to be better than what you were. You know, but people think that everything, and I guess it's this social media that they think everything be about them. You can do one little thing, and the first thing that they do is it's about them, like, or she coming at me, or they're coming at me, and nobody's not even thinking about you. Right. Like, people think that they're important, but they really not.
They're really not. Who's important? What we do?
Everybody's important.
Oh, everybody's important. Why wouldn't you be important? I want you all to be important.
But I do like the fact that you do all.
You know, I'm over here doing the radio and making sure I don't mess up.
Yeah, we know. But
my job is on the line. Didn't we talk about getting fired on the air last time? Okay, my job is on the line. If I messed up, because we are
you got 3. I told you we gonna paste it. We gonna put it up. Since he tried to put me in it. So like if he had to go to the principal office, I had to go too. Like if Tasha wasn't even in the room.
This is a big deal because you know for the years we were on here doing just radio, we didn't have to produce our own show.
No, we didn't.
Okay, Drew producer was in here on every set, every show, every hour of the minute.
And it was queuing and
everything was popping, hit our buttons.
We looked like
right.
Start. You know, we had like hand signals. We had to be looking, but now this one right here.
Now this I'm high.
He all lax back thinking that Mr. Robot Man going just come in and just start something for him, Mr. Ghostman, because it's near Halloween. Mr. Ghostman go press the button and then blame it on me.
So I'm running a full radio station and doing a podcast. I ain't asking for nothing. You know, most black people. Oh, I got to do 2 jobs. I want another. Give me a raise. No, this is about the learning process. I'm excited.
But that's a whole nother thing. Again, you're better than you were 10 minutes ago. You understand? Because now you're learning. You're on point. You're doing this. You're doing that. This is what I'm saying. You got to be better than what you were.
Perry P. Was one of the first people to introduce me to terrestrial radio. Him and DC Todd from Power 99.
Oh, okay.
And the first time I went down and I hung out with Perry P. on the radio, I was excited to be in the studio. I've been lying about being on the radio for years. And I'm looking at him like, Perry, like, is this hard? Is this like, complicated? Mm-hmm. And he said, bro, like, a monkey can do this.
Dang.
And he said, I can.
Were they intelligent?
He said, I could put a monkey in a chair, spin it around, and then come back and hit this one button and go to commercial break. And then he did it. He actually literally spun around in the chair and hit this button. I was like, what?
You was all excited. Right. That's like the ones that when they put on the resume that they know how to do all this stuff, and then when they get to the job, but you already know that the job going to train you, regardless if they tell you they want you to do it their way, so they're going to train you on it.
Right.
So if you can fool the system, then do it.
Right. I've been fooling the system for years. The first time I got in the swimming pool, I knew I wanted to swim. I like to swim. And I would have to hold on to the wall with one hand to swim. And I would swim past the coach all the time, Coach Ellis. And I said I wanted to be on a swim team. He said, well, you can't just be on a swim team. You need to learn how to swim.
Like, you can't hold on to this wall. Like, we in the middle of the water.
Right. I'm talking about practice?
I gotta practice. No, I'm just coming to do this little way.
I just want to be on a swim team, so here I go. I'm on a swim team, but I did go through my practice and routines and got it all together and ended up being aquatic director in the YMCA system for 15 years. They just had a big celebration for Coach Ellis 2 weeks ago with Tracy and Trevor Freeland, who were the 2 best swimmers ever to come out of that PDR system, next to me.
Okay, how long could you survive on the water? In the beginning of the show that y'all did not hear because he wasn't doing what he was going to do, and we needed the Jew producer here.
Right.
He said that it takes 6 minutes to die. To drown. How did he know that? I forgot. He was a lifeguard, so that's how he knew.
Yeah, I was the lifeguard from year I got out. Year before 11th grade. I started lifeguarding under William King at the 52nd YMCA, 52nd Street. I left 52nd Street. I went to Germantown YMCA, and I also worked at the Now Swim Club out in Yaden.
Oh yeah.
As a lifeguard, pool instructor, and then I did private swim classes all over the place. $25 an hour per kid. Man, I was raking up so much money doing private swim lessons and lifeguarding, and ended up putting together a swim team, the Germantown Marlins, at the Germantown Y under Wendy Shuck. She was the aquatic director who had so much faith in me as a young man that when she retired and when she left the system, she passed me the keys.
Oh, see.
She passed me the keys.
But do you see all of this knowledge that you have from all different things, whether it's being on radio, whether it's helping with swimming, whether it's just helping people, you have so much, you work in the stores. Like, some people don't have that. Some people have that one thing that they do that they're very good at. They may be excellent at it, but they don't know nothing else outside of that one thing.
Right, because at any given time, like, I don't ever fall back on my laurels, because believe me, when I say I'm like, damn, I'm not working. I saw some ads for a swim coach and a private swim instructor. I applied. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I got credentials. I got lifetime credentials from the YMCA as a certified everything. So I can, those, a trade. You
need that.
Okay? Teach your kids, young men, teenagers.
They need to bring that back, though, in schools. They need to bring carpentry back.
Job Corps needs to come back.
They need to be electrical, plumbing. They need to bring all of these things back that these kids are missing out on, because when the time comes, these are the things. People need houses built. Mm-hmm. People need
carpenters.
People need, they need all of that. Like, I say to myself now all the time, I wish I would have went to school for something like that. Like, to build and all that kind of stuff. But you do see a lot of black women now are opening up these types of things where they are the head, the CEO of these companies, and they know how to do these types of things. Like that, I think that is dope.
Right, and salute to all the small black owners, small black businesses that opened up in the year 2020, 21. We see you, and we salute you, because I see you hustling, selling your goodie box, banana pudding, selling your treats, doing those event planning, event spaces are the thing right now, because if I had 10, 15 grand to spare, I would go out and get a couple event spaces and turn them into something special.
Because if you think about it, listen, you have a place. The only thing that you really have to have is a nice, clean place. You have to have a bathroom. You have to have some running water. You understand? And if you have a kitchen, you really on fire with it, because people bringing their food and all of that different type of stuff.
So anybody want to go half on an event space with me and go into business with me? Let's do it. Okay,
yeah, event space. Yeah, I think that's cool. Because now look at all the people, and we need to get people that does the event. Like the decorations. Because they do a lot.
Oh, they killing it with those big letters and the chairs.
Exactly.
Balloons.
I went to a place. They the guy posted it on my live. On Instagram, and he said that he was selling stuff, and I went down there. They had every number, every letter, everything that they had. They had the flower walls, anything that you can name. This man had down there, and he was selling all of this stuff. Some people are getting into things, doing things because they feel like it's going to make them money. It's not a passion for it. So that's why they're always doing something different, because they're just trying to jump on a bandwagon.
Yeah, you gotta
the people that have a passion for certain things, yeah.
Now let me tell you this story about the cockroach queen. When we first met, the first day, literally, I think she was coming off the last unemployment check. Mm-hmm. I think I might have had a few bucks. I was just started doing some parties or whatever. So when we hung out, I said, you know what? What would be great? How about we go into business together? Let's go ahead and invest in a 360 photo booth. I do a lot of parties and stuff. All the parties I've done all summer, I haven't seen one. So why don't you take your last PUA check? I'll take some checks, some money I have, and let's invest in a business. Took her last check, bought some weed, bought a pair of sneakers.
I blame him.
Just bought nothing with the check. Check's gone within 3 days. Called me up. This is about the time. Hey, I need something to eat. I said, didn't you just get a check? Oh, that check's gone. I had to give my mom something. I had to do this, that, and the third. I said, now, when I first met you, this was the flyest thing I've ever done with someone. I offered to go into business with you the first day we met. Now imagine if I would have just went ahead and did it on my own, and that business is now worth $1 million.
I can only imagine it's probably worth more than that because it's everywhere now. You got them in weddings, you got them at proms, you have them at parties, you have them at kids' parties. You just have them everywhere. Like they're everywhere. That 360, the one that you sit in, that photo booth.
And every party I've done all summer, I have not gotten a chance to even get on one because no promoter has had it at the event. So I want to get my own 360 booth, and I'm going to get it, and that's going to be my Christmas gift to myself.
Yeah, they tearing it up with that.
Oh,
they tearing it up.
They got bubble tents. There's so many.
They got so many different things.
Wow. So we want to help you guys explore business opportunities here. We want to help you get your podcast up and running. We want to help you the correct way. We don't want you to waste a lot of time. So consultations are available. And then on the Patreon page, once you start subscribing, we'll go into a lot more detail on how you can do it.
Okay.
So as a subscriber to the Patreon, I will tell you the $3.99 a month. I will tell you how to start a podcast, monetize it, and hit all the right buttons. Because as a new podcaster, it's so much more. How do you? All right, you're a podcaster. How do you get your music on iHeart? How do you get your podcast on iHeart?
I don't know, but you did it.
I did it. Okay. As a podcaster, how do you get your music on Amazon Prime Music?
You did it.
Yeah, we're on there. As a podcaster, do you know how to monetize your podcast so every time somebody clicks it, you make a penny off of Spotify? How do you? Yeah, we do that. Yeah, so if you want that information,
he's the behind the scenes guy. I don't know. I just
said call Tosh like, hey, we're on Amazon.
Yeah.
She be like, what? We're not even on the show. We didn't even do a show yet.
Yeah, I'm like, we didn't even do a show. He's like, we on Amazon. We on this. We on that. He'll just and it'd be like 4:00 in the morning.
Right.
Hey, I'm just hitting you up to let you know that we just got the stuff with iHeart.
Yeah, we nominated for the iHeart Music Awards this year. What? What time is it? It's 4:32.
And we just were nominated for something else. What were we just nominated for?
We're the iHeart Podcast Awards for this year. I was trying to get us in 3 categories, but we started out the season too late. But you can still vote on the Twitter at DJ Truuf. I have the iHeart Podcast Award link there. You can do some voting because we want the iHeart people to recognize that we are here and we are better than Joe Rogan.
Who is that?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
These be some people that he just be finding on his way.
Joe Rogan, the guy from Fear Factor. Remember the guy?
I don't know.
Used to eat the cockroaches, had the people.
No, yeah. He was eating your girlfriend friends.
That's where they met.
The family.
And then the other one is Joe Buttons. His podcast sucks. Like it really sucks. Like I appreciate you for that one song he put out. Pump it up.
Yeah.
Just blaze. Other than that, nobody's checking for Joe Buttons.
I didn't even know he had a podcast.
Well, he got to deal with Spotify, and then once he got to deal with Spotify, he started screwing over the people that were sitting in the number 2 and 3 chair. He did him Joe Button dirty.
Well, people do that too. You know, they have people that that they came up with and. That helped them get to that point.
24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 365.
Tell a friend to tell a
Nobody
friend.
screwed, and like we didn't screw each other over like that.
What do you get out of screwing over people that's here to help you? What do you get out of?
I mean, people think that they be being slick, and people be thinking that they are doing something decent. You know, understand when the only thing that they're doing, to every action is a reaction. You understand? And karma does come back on you.
You stupid fool! Did you really think you would
give
hit
them a
me?
little bit about your porn?
Yeah. So here's the deal. So my new publicist, that go-to guy, we had a good conversation today, and come to find out, he's knee deep in porn too. It only takes me 2 seconds to find out, where you stand with it. We were having a conversation. He was like, yeah, so and so and so, and I don't want artists coming on my face or something. He said. I was like, pause, bro. He was like, what? I was like, you said you want artists coming on your face. He's like, oh, no, I wouldn't want to do that. That's wrong. I mean, what I meant to say was something. And by the way, I have a DJ or somebody out OnlyFans. He does recording video, this, that, and the thing. I was like, what? You do that too? And yeah, they record the scenes, and this is how we do what we do. I was like, wow, you know, I'm knee deep in that too. So, as the executive director of the freakfiles.com and onlyfans.com/freakfile studios, coming up this quarter, there's a $10,000 scene challenge that I put together. I'm looking for some stallions who like to knock them down, who can knock them down 10 at a time for some work. All right, we need 10 scenes, 10 money shots for 10 grand. All right, that's what I'm looking for. We're gonna do 10 scenes, 10 money shots for $10,000 in your bank account.
And when you go on there, you go to DJ Truth.
Right.
Do not come to Muy Caliente Tasha. I know nothing about it.
Right.
Don't say because you're sitting on the side of him that I know that
she shouldn't know about it.
I don't know.
So if you can knock them down, guys, all right, this is for the guys. Girls will be next season. Because girls are going to get into sexy mukbangs.
What is it?
Mukbangs.
What's that?
When you sit down at the table naked and eat seafood and shrimp and chicken and stuff.
Okay,
mukbang.
Yeah. So they got to be naked doing that?
Oh yeah, it's going to be very sexy, nasty, just feeding each other lobster and nasty talk.
Again,
right. So
go
that
to DJ Truth.
So that challenge, I'm going to bring in the Big Philly food truck and have them be a part of that. They don't even know it yet, but the Big Philly.
You just always get people involved.
Yeah, the
in
Big
something.
Philly food truck. Because I've been trying to find a lane for them. Because they reached out. They want to be sponsors on the show, and I talked to Nasir, and I told him I'm going to put this thing together for you, bro. But I don't want to rush it.
But is that's the one that has the seafood?
This is the guy. They have a truck out like Cotman Avenue, but they do everything. They have a food truck. The food truck is popping. Big Phillies. I'll get the exact @ so you guys can follow them. Tell them DJ Truth and Tosh sent you. But we're going to do that for the ladies coming up. It's going to be crazy. So this is what I need you guys to do online is to follow all of our social networks. Go ahead and tell them, Tosh.
Muy Caliente Tasha on Instagram. The Tasha and Truth Podcast on Instagram. Tasha and Truth on Twitter. Natasha Muy Caliente Crawley on Facebook. We got DJ Truth on Instagram. Well, he's DJ Truth is all over. That's all over.
Now since they got the Instagram the movie out, now it's just @ DJ Truth on everything. Is simple, to the point. And fan base.
TRUUF.
Fan base is the next one. So fan base is like Instagram, but we get paid for our posts.
Okay.
So that's the new wave. So follow me on fan base @ DJ TRUUF.
Crazy. TRUUF.
Every Tuesday, 8 to 10.
On PCRadioLive.com, #1 internet radio station. It is time for us to wrap it up.
It is the most misunderstood show on the radio. And we want you to start understanding us by tuning in, getting engaged with us, and we're looking for sponsors for the next month of activities to join in Cantos Tropicales. We know you're out there, and next week we want you here. And one time for Cousin Paul, who was supposed to bring us some gear down here tonight, but his uncle.
And then we're going to have next week, we're going to have the sweet treats.
And we're going to have Goodie Box. He's going to bring us down some sample treats. And then the other one is that artist that I told you about, King David, I think his name is. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to have the president of the commissioner of the WPBA Women's Pro Basketball League coming up. So hang tight. PCRadioLive.com.
#1 internet
DJ Truth and Tasha.
Bye, y'all.